Yo, yo, Blake, Peyton, how's it going? Can you guys hear my radio right now? Is it too loud? I'm a maniac. So this is going to be the second one I ever did. So this will not be quick, and it may not be right. It's easier to hang them, but I don't quite have the hanging devices. Mine is neat. Got me a deer today. Brand new one, that's dull. Straight across. Hopefully I don't fuck this one's tail up. I've caught all male so far, Blake. This will be number 2 and number 3, and they're all males. You call it that, I got my surgical. No, I don't want to have a race critter. You got the equipment, I don't have the equipment. But now that you're in here, you can help me out. Did I get that through there? No, I didn't. Critter in here in the chat's probably laughing at me, Steel City. He's done this since he was a wee little guy with his grandfather. We didn't catch no coons while I was out there for them to show me. All right, critter. Around the ankles. Do you go right in and cut around the butthole? I don't have no stretcher, so I kind of gotta get a little bit of fur before I can start yanking on it. You guys got a lot of fat though here in Michigan. Got me a deer tonight, Henry, critter. I put him up in my posts. It's kind of funny, I was actually looking for my mother-in-law's deer. Found a completely random ass deer on the side of the river. The neighbor said he wanted to give it an autopsy, so I floated it down the river to his place. And then I went back out looking for my mother-in-law's deer. He's not a big one, but he's got meat in the freezer. I got a little 6-point tonight. Got him all gutted out. Just had his inner loins for dinner. Oh, I think I can hang his ass up one of these. Oh, I'm too short. Yes, I'm going to be working off the stool for a little bit. Done with that. I'm probably just going to do this one tonight. And go in the house and watch me some Land Man. Keep it. Do this next time. I know you got some small rope. Oh, I missed it. What did you say? Fucking coons are oily. Wanna have a race? This thing looks like it's been eating a lot of McDonald's. Sounds like a thrill at trying day. Small rope. Yeah, sweet pulling system set up. That makes it easy for stripping the hides. Yeah, I'm gonna make something like Critter's got. I do have got an electric winch somewhere. I think I loaned it to a buddy, but I got a 3-ton chain hoist out back. I just got to pick up some extra vice grips, some rebar. What's up, Poultry Farm? Getting rid of the critters tonight. You didn't answer me. You just poke that in around their butthole and cut? I think so. I think that's what you did. A little hysterectomy. I don't know if I want him to answer me. If I tell me to stick my finger in it. Get you oil butt plugs. Butthole free. Got a hole in this leg. I still do not have that tail tool. Angle you guys up here. Michigan get me a skunk. Wife says she wants skunk cat for Christmas. Well, if I can't, go ahead and check out Critter Getter Outdoors. If the price is right, he's got some skunk hides right now for sale. I know he's got a skunk cat, but I don't know if he'd get off of that one. That's pointing up there. Oh, yeah. I'm a lot better at flushing than I am at skinning. That is for damn sure. Ricky. Nice sharp. I'm gonna cut right through it. Fucked up hide number 2. Critter's giving me any shit in that chat. Telling me he needs some better tutorial videos. testicles. Okay, that's his butthole. Good there. Critter, without that tool, am I better off cutting down this tail? Well, that's what I'm saying. You need some better tutorials. Here you go, set a few traps this week. Got lots of coons on my deer cams. And lots of yotes. All these older guys are laughing at me. It's all right though. You know what kind of traps you're getting, poultry farm? Family Farm and Home right now, you can pick that up for 15 bucks a can. Or you can get them online in a 6-pack. You can get them at Cabela's. But you just dump a little bit of cat food in there just above the trigger. Make sure you anchor it down pretty good so little Ricky doesn't run across the road with your can. I got no problem trapping them. I just gotta figure out how to skin them. I can skin a deer. Like the last time, underneath his tail. Fat ass little coon. Oh, that'll fuck with the knife. Nuts. Right on its point. That's what I'm saying, Steel City. I guarantee you I do better than any of my buddies right now, 'cause they ain't never done it. Find that fucking tailbone before I get too far out. I wonder, since you have to split the tail open anyways, if I, not having that tail stretcher, would be better off just cutting this fucking tail off and then skinning it. My first one I did was on this drying board right here, and I cut either the last couple inches or ripped the last couple inches right off. I don't want to do that on this one. I'd like him to keep his tail. All these trappers on YouTube don't make tutorials on how to do that. That first one I did was warm. Make sure I'm not cutting hard. Life decisions. Cut the tail off and skin them later. I made a tool, which is almost like a hose flange for doing brake lines. You snap around there. I don't fucking have it. I'm gonna cut his tail off. And we can get that in a bit. Is that even legal? I don't know, is it? You tell me, bud. Hope I'm legal. Find my little saw. You know what? Saw over here. For the guy that don't time him out, none of my moderators, but for the guy asking if this is even legal, did you notice what's in the background underneath that heat lamp? I lose more birds every year to raccoons. Yep, that's gonna be the way I do it. That way I don't fuck up that tail not having that tool. But yes, it's legal. I have a fair harvesting license. Most people just get a small game, shoot them, leave them out in the woods. I'm actually trying to do what the early settlers did, so I'm learning something new. It's never a bad thing to learn something new. Skipjack Cindy, how you doing? It's a gruesome one today. Cindy, you're back? How we doing? I'm not joking. I'm not American. I'm from the Middle East, so I don't know your laws. Yeah, this is completely legal. This is a fur harvest. Raccoons really don't have natural predators in this area. I'm a big bird hunter, game birds, pheasants, grouse, partridge, quail, and this is considered a nest raider. There's not enough trappers anymore, so I'm picking up trapping to kind of help out the nest birds, turkeys. You can tell I haven't done it for a long time, or I'd have a better system for it. I'm just trying not to be wasteful. Hides are not worth really any money anymore, and that's why trappers don't trap as much. But I would like to learn how. This guy is a fatty. Did you know that they put a raccoon pecker in whiskey barrels? Little cut there on this side. The critter's got a stretcher where he can just rip all this root off. If he said he's from India, so are those birds over there. You can harvest pretty much any animal here if you follow the regulations. Yeah, almost. There's a few of them that a lot of us would like to eliminate, but they're considered endangered. Can't touch a wolf. Can't touch a mountain lion. I'll show you my first one on the mess ups. So this is kind of the end result. Hopefully this one turns out a little better. That one turns out a little better than this one. I don't have the right tool yet for pulling his tail, so his tail's a little bit shorter. I don't care, it's the very first one I did. So he's on the stretcher board. And then I cut off his damn nose on accident, so just his eyeballs. Fur buyers are not gonna buy this one. I still gotta flesh it a little bit, if that's even possible. But I might do the old mountain man trick and put some brain matter on this and try to tan it. Maybe cut out little pieces and make something out of it. But all my stretchers are borrowed materials right now until I figure out if I want to get 100% into this or not. I've killed coons all my life, but I've never done this. The nice thing is there's no smell to it when you're just taking the hides off. It looks gruesome, but it's really not. Yeah, it's a lot of fat. But with this one, at least, if I can get his tail right, and I don't mess it up, I might try to tan this myself and make a fur hat out of it. Critter, are you still in here? I have never tanned a deer hide, but the buck that I shot today, I am going to try to stretch that out on the board the old original way, and I am going to try to brain matter that deer hide. I did not find my mother-in-law's deer. I found somebody else's random deer on the side of the, you were in there for that. That was too small for the one that my mother-in-law shot. Critter, do I cut around its front legs before I stretch that hide down over it? Or do I just stretch that thing down as far as I can and then cut them? I think I did all right with this one. You want just those little, that look about right, how I did that one. Just end up with like little 1-inch knicker-knockers. You shot a buck today, huh? He was just a 6-point. He was small rack, decent body. It was an opportunity type deal. I'm usually a picky where I want an old doe or an old buck, but our hunting pressure here is so thick. I was looking for my mother-in-law's, and 6-point came running up to me 30 yards away. I couldn't turn that 100 pounds of meat away. Raccoon, I don't know. I never ate it, and I never will. Animals that eat meat, I have a hard time in my mind want to even try it. I do have some beaver in my freezer, and I do plan on thawing that out and eating that one. And see, that first one I did, I was pulling on it. I damn near ripped his head off. Answer me before I get past its feet. Rangeley, 212 pounder, 8-pointer today here in North Maine. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you, pilot. Yeah, shit, my phone's gonna might die. I'm gonna have to move you guys. Fuck, I just washed my hands. I already got a hole in my glove. So, unless I got a free extension cord, which I don't. But you guys are gonna get a different angle. Hey! And we still got this guy up here on top of the fridge. He's watching over the peacocks. Down to 2, but they're looking pretty darn healthy, so I think these guys will make it. I don't know if you guys are gonna have a good angle right here or not. I have the most jerry-rigged my tripod. I'm gonna have to cut it off this. I got my tripod taped to a shovel. I gotta invest in some better recording equipment because I've been making a lot more content. So this works nice when I was out trapping. Just an old shovel. I could dig my dirt set with it and stick it in the ground and record the rest of it. And this little cheap tripod, 4-incher, was not worth the $5. This thing just spins all the time freely. And it's a bitch to get my phone in there. Pardon my language. So let me see if I can get this set back up. Oh, no, I need the damn charger. Hang on. We get 50 likes, I'll shotgun a beer. Won't happen. I'll give you a different angle of this dirty ass garage. So I think first thing in the spring, I'm gonna take everything down out of the rafters, everything off the walls, nail plastic up, or staple plastic up, put a metal ceiling in here. I got a corn burner that I'm not using, that I'd like to be using. It's not too bad in here, just plugged in. Charger on, I shouldn't lose you. You guys are hanging out above the peacock, so if you hear chirping, I think we're good. Oh, and I don't push the air, I don't gloves on. Too oily. It's extremely oily. It's raccoon fat. I honestly thought about throwing some raccoon fat in a cast iron pot and cooking it down to a liquid I'm throwing it in an old lantern to see if it would keep a lantern lit. The doctor finally said he's gonna have surgery since the bone healed. My bone shifted, so they have to rebrace. Oh, damn it, that hurts. That hurts. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. I don't like to touch my phone with all this damn grease on my hands. What's up, hunting and stuff? If I zoom in. Where's Will Outdoors? He got my Snapchat and he snaps me the weirdest fucking snaps all day long, but anytime I go live, I never see him. Send me a snap of your leg sitting on the sofa. Fucking odd. Young kids. Alright. You see it alright? I gotta get some better light in here. Am I entertaining, critter? You thinking what not to do? Here's the front armpits. This is where I ripped that last one in half. My coffee. Oh, that got cold quick. It's like 32 degrees here. Lightning. Oh, excuse me. Oh. In a stretching machine, you really don't have to do what I'm doing. Just cover your hip bone. Saying, yes, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I'm just moving. last one, I forgot to get that. I see you hanging out now, you little pecker. I got a buddy that literally called me the other day. I heard you're getting in the trap and you got a coon pecker for me. I got 2 dozen in there. I think I just cut it back about in half. Little meaty pecker. Yes, Critter, I do. I want as many tricks to this as I can get. Setting traps, like, I understand that. I got that. I want the trick to the tail. And that, yeah. Make it more. Honestly, I think I seen you boiling this. I didn't never ask you, but I think I saw you boiling that. And I think I literally cut his bone in half. Because they S, don't they? That's all I got. Everything past my skin is just, there ain't nothing in there. Well, we got a half a pecker bone. Maybe I'll get the next one out a little better. Oh, that's what I was hung up on. His front feet. That's what I do last time. I just stuck my finger through there. Fuck up that hide. Got the finger through there. That's what I did. And then I pulled that down as far as I could go without getting in my beard. Actually, a little bit further. You feel his feet right there. That's as far as I've got. 1 foot out. That's another thing, when you get down by his nose, you get a close up of that. I fucking destroyed that first hide. I got one tiny hole in this one. I know they're not worth shit. I just want one for myself. I tell you what, I had a deer step on one of my Bridger number 2s. Opening day. I went and checked it at noon. I said, shit, deer tracks leading right to it. I was like, yep, small doe, stepped on it. And a couple hours later, my mother-in-law shot a small doe. And she's like, man, I think a coyote got a hold of this one. Its foot's fucked up. And I went and looked at it, and I could almost guarantee that Bridger number 2 did it. It was about an inch above its hoof, but it fucked it up. And then I caught that one in a Bridger number 2, and he's got a broken leg. So when trappers say that won't quite fuck up a dog, I don't believe you. I've heard a few people say, oh, that won't break their bones. My traps have not sat for more than 20 hours without getting checked. I check them at noon almost every day since they've been set. We've had some shitty rainy weather, so I pulled a few of my coyote sets. So I didn't want them getting frozen. I don't have any wax dirt or wet sand down. Number 2. Like I said, I'm better at scraping this fat off of the hide than I am at getting the hide off the coon though. Man, I wish I could get a fucking torpedo out of the way. I remember you said something about the ears. I think this is easier to do fresh. Honest. If I'm being honest. Fuck this one, dude. It's easier to stick your hands up inside on the hair part to grab and pull. This is so damn greasy. These ears are probably what's hanging me up right now. It's hard, you don't want to cut because you're not quite sure where's the hide at. It will get better with time. So Critter, my trapping buddy I went to go see, the guy that taught me to climb a long time ago, he was telling me that if I caught a badger, do not shoot it in the head. He said, lung shoot that bastard, beat it with a stick, but do not shoot it. He said the skulls to the badgers are worth 5 times more than any hide you can get. You do that about the same out there? Which state do you live in? It looks very cold there. Raccoon. Thank you, Babylon. Try not to pull it too much, just because it's crack while drying. Stretcher's got a hell of a lot more tension than I got on it. I think that's the gears. That's the gears. This is fucking fantastic. Try not to rush this. Like I said, I ripped the whole fucking nose off the last one. It's gotta be the ears. Let's see if I can stick it. Notice, you watched that live. I know they told me to do something today. I know. Oh yeah. Oh nope, ripping his head. Oh yeah, those are definitely his ears. con peanut oil. So I see an automatic difference between shooting it and giving it a blunt object to the head to end him. It's definitely got a lot of draw. I think I'll use the 22 next time. Just trying to come up with something a little different because it's deer season. That looked like a fun way to go. All right, one more time. I can see a little better. I'm gonna imagine what the experienced skinner's saying right now. Is he fucking done yet? On my fourth coon. Some teeth on this side. Teeth on that side. This is probably still wrong. I guarantee I'm a lot further on this one than the very first one. There you go, Foreman. Viewer discretion is advised. Damn, it's got his lips on it still. I did all right, I think. Maybe. Throw him on the stretching board. See if I fucked up his face at the launch. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Cool. Yeah, I definitely fucked up that first one. No, I did get a little. I mixed this fucker. Damn it. Getting in a hurry. It's better than the last one. We'll get this down. Oh, and this Ricky's gonna wait until tomorrow. One Ricky is enough. So he took a blunt force trauma to the head to end him. I will say, you can see his eye hole right there. That was a fuck up on my part. That little hole there. His mouth looks pretty good. This one's legs, I got a little bit longer. I still have to cut down his tail, which I do have a tail cutting tool, but I don't have a tail stripping tool. I'm not sure if I gotta clip that little piece of skin where his butthole was. So next I got a flushing. But I'm gonna run in the house a minute and call this a night. Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants. What's up, birds? Appreciate y'all for coming in. 5 people in here, 19 likes. Will Outdoors mod. It's the first time I've seen you in here. I'll give you a mod. Who the fuck you calling boy? So tomorrow I'll do this guy. Another male. Nice thick fur. I'll probably come back out here and flush this guy tonight. Get him on a stretching board. I appreciate y'all coming in. Peace out. Love y'all.